This is David Bedford and we're back on another exploration. This time we're at 25 Upton Green, the house where George Harrison and his family moved in 1950. So welcome to Speke, and in particular to Upton Green. So we're going to go and see where George Harrison lived. So here is the classic pose where George stood with his guitar outside his 25 Upton Green house. Let's go inside, see what we can find. So as we come into George's house, get into the living room at the front. Got the view out over the front there. And of course this was so different to Arnold Grove, which was only a 2 up, 2 down with a little backyard. And here they've faithfully recreated what the living room was like. So we know the photo with George and his mum. And you look at the wallpaper, it's pretty close. So this would have been nice and cozy, but of course, like most living rooms, it was only for guests. Wonder how many of those records George was allowed to play in here on the radiogram. Because most families would have spent most of their time in the kitchen dining room. This is where the conversations would take place. This is where I know from speaking to a number of George's friends, his school friends, they would just turn up with George and Louise would immediately get out the egg and the chips, drinks. I've even managed to have one of the original kitchen cabinets here. It's a great picture of George with his dad here in the kitchen. This is where family life took place. We'd all be in here. But one of the biggest advantages of coming here for George was what lay outside. Because unlike Arnold Grove, where there was just a little concrete backyard, which basically would have gone from the back of the house to about there, it's now got a back garden, and a sizable back garden as well. This would have been big advantage for him and for his brothers and for his sister Louise, and of course for when his friends called round. Now, one of the nice additions is this mural that's been painted here. You can see that mural art, Sandra. Well done for that. Picturing George at Friar Park with his gnomes, all things must pass. Now, for a lot of people, you've heard that most of the houses had outdoor toilets. Well, this had the outdoor toilet as well, and the original is still here. So this is what it would be like. You'd be out the back of the house, all weathers, summer or winter. And this was, yeah, outdoor toilet. Cistern at the top there, it's all the original. New seat, obviously needed by now, but that's the original bowl as well. So there's your outdoor toilet, and the little pantry next to it. So there's a lot of this is still original. But when George's friends would come round, obviously you do the niceties downstairs, have your cup of tea and your egg and chips. But then it would be upstairs, and that's where the guitar work took place. So let's head up. And we'll go up to George's bedroom. That's still the original. And this would have been an absolute novelty for George. He had his own bedroom. Considering back in Arnold Grove, where all four kids had to share a bedroom, George being the youngest of the four, of course. And what they would have would be a double bed, this sort of size. And all four kids would be sharing the top and tail. So two at the top, two at the bottom. And you'd sleep with the feet of your brother or sister in your face. How nice is that? Now George has got his own room. And in the corner, that is still original from when the Harrisons moved in here. A few mementos now of the inspiration that George had. Buddy Holly, Chuck Berry, and of course Carl Perkins, who was his favourite. You could even sit, play the guitar. Because in here, this is where George and Paul especially would spend a lot of time. Because they learned guitar together. I wonder if they dreamt back then of what they would become. I know George was completely obsessed with guitars. All he would do is draw them in his school books. And of course he formed his first group called the Rebels with his brother Peter, with his mate Arthur Kelly and another friend Alan Williams. They only played once in a place nearby. Now what else is original? Well, we come this way to the bathroom. So yeah, the original bath, the original sink as well. So it's nice that there's quite a lot of original features still here. And of course, the other novelty for the Harrison family, you've got an inside toilet as well. So here's the famous picture, recreated here by artist Chris Burns, George standing outside with his guitar case. And this would have been his parents' bedroom, Harold and Louise. And again, how nice for them, having waited 17 years to get a bigger house. And finally, they get a nice house with a garden. So an important house, this one, for George and his family. They lived here and didn't move till 1962. They left here and they went to Mackett's Lane, just on the edge of Woolton. There's the third bedroom as well, because of course he had his brother living here as well. So we'll finish off from George's bedroom. Just look out over Upton Green.